Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Lararia, I love manga and video games. And since we are at the height of summer, it's super hot and humid in Italy at the moment, I figured we should talk about some summery manga. Some manga reads that you can read in the summer. So here are 10 manga recommendations for the summer. And of course, you know me, I love ranking stuff, so I made a top 10 list. So here are 10 of my favorite manga for the summer. I hope you enjoy and let's go! At number 10 we have The Tunnel to Summer. Now this is a manga I read last year and I enjoyed it. I unhauled because you guys know I like to only keep my favorite series and this one was just okay for me, so I didn't feel the need to keep it. So this manga is about a mysterious tunnel where your biggest desire will be granted in exchange for a few years of your life. And it's a 4 volumes series and it was a nice manga. At number 9 we have Summertime Render. I've only read 2 volumes, but this is, I believe, a 12 volume series, so it's a slightly longer one. I think this is the longest series in this top 10. And this is set on a small island. The main character comes back to the island for the funeral of one of his childhood friends, but he finds out there is something weird going on, that people are appearing and he can travel back in time. So will he be able to solve the mystery and save his friends? So far it's really intriguing. Number 8, Weathering With You. This is the adaptation of a Makoto Shinkai movie and it's set in a Tokyo where rain never stops. This boy meets a girl with the mysterious power to summon the sun. They start an agency where they get paid by people to summon the sun, and the manga is complete in 3 volumes. Of course, I recommend watching the movie because Makoto Shinkai movies are always stunning, but the manga is a very good adaptation. Number 7 we have She and Her Cat, and this is another adaptation from a Makoto Shinkai movie, and I am cheating a little with this one because the cover always gives me summer vibes, but this is actually set throughout an entire year, so it goes through all the seasons, but it does have a summer chapter in it, so it fits. It's a very heartwarming story about a lonely woman who finds a stray cat and decides to adopt it. Look, it's so cute. And the story is actually told from the cat's perspective and it's really adorable. Number 6 is Rooms, and this is a single volume, and this is just a beautiful volume with gorgeous illustrations of different girls' rooms. It has very summery vibes and it's so lovely to flip through and look at all the illustrations. At number 5 we have Mermaid Prince by Kaori Ozaki. And this is a single volume which contains 3 short stories, one of which is called Mermaid Prince. It's a very cute story set on the island of Okinawa, where there is the legend of a mermaid who grants any wish to whoever sees her, but she lives inside a cave which is hidden and very dangerous with the high tides. The other 2 stories are also good, but one is set in winter, so it doesn't count. At number 4 we have another mermaid story, and this is called Mermaid Scales and the Town of Sand. It's a single volume, it's a very big one though. And it's about a little girl who moves together with her father in a small coastal town where her grandmother lives. Here she was once saved from drowning by a merman. But when she tells this story to one of her friends, he doesn't believe her. And this is such a great story. There is also, one of those traditional Japanese summer festivals, and it's really cute. At number 3, we have The Summer Hikaru Died. Of course, I had to include this. This is still ongoing. I currently have 8 volumes, and this is actually a horror slash paranormal kind of story, and it's very creepy, but it's set in summer on a small village on the mountain where Hikaru suddenly vanishes and gets replaced by a mysterious creature who looks exactly like him, acts like him, and has Hikaru's memories. But he might be very dangerous. The story is about Yoshiki's struggle to accept the death of his best friend and what to do with this new Hikaru and to understand his feelings for him. At the same time, scary things are happening in the village. Is it Hikaru's fault? Can they do something about it? I'm loving this story so much, and of course, the summer Hikaru died, so summery vibes. I really recommend this. I'm not a fan of horror. I usually get very scared of horror, and this is sometimes creepy, but I wouldn't say it's scary, so you can definitely like this even if you don't like horror. I think it's not about the horror, but more about the psychological aspect and the friendship between Hikaru and Yoshiki, and it's really adorable. At number 2, we have Summer Wars, and this is complete in one giant volume for me. And this is the adaptation of one of my favorite movies by Mamoru Hosoda. In this manga, the virtual world of Oz is incredibly popular. Basically, everyone has an account, and the main character is a boy who is a part-time moderator for Oz, and he is invited by his school crush to spend the summer in her family estate in the countryside to celebrate her grandmother's 90th birthday. And 2 big things happen while they're there. First, she introduces him as her fiancé to her grandmother, and second, he gets a mysterious email with a mathematical code, and he solves it, but that leads to a dangerous program hacking into Oz's system and creating chaos. He will have to find a way to fix it and save the world from a very dangerous threat. I really recommend the movie for this. I love the movie so much, and the manga is done incredibly well. Number 1, my top 1 summer manga recommendation is Our Summer Holiday, or The God's Lie. And this is a single volume. It's by Kaori Ozaki, and it's about this boy Natsuru. He is 11 and he's really good at soccer, and he finds out that one of the girls in his class is hiding a big secret. She and her little brother live alone in a very dirty, abandoned house. And he wants to do everything he can to help them, so they end up spending the summer together. They rescue a stray kitty, they start taking care of the house, they go to a summer festival, travel together, and as they spend time together, Natsuru starts learning more about the 2 siblings' past, and it's really dark. It's a very sad but heartwarming story, and it's one of my favorite manga actually. I love this so much. And these are my recommendations for manga to read in the summer. I love how they all have a blue or white spine. They all go really well together. And yay! Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these, or if you have any manga recommendations for summer. I would love to find more series I can read during summer. But yeah, these were all my recommendations. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!